evening, everyone. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Kimmies World. Thank each and every one of you all for being here on today. Today is December the 3rd, 2023. It is, what time is it? It is 3:13 Central Standard Time, and I decided to go live at this moment. I did not go live this morning. I know y'all was probably waiting on me to go live this morning, but I decided not to go live. I stayed up yesterday. I was cleaning up my studio area, and I was tired this morning. I ain't even gonna lie, I was tired. And I wanted to spend that time with my husband and actually my son. So I decided not to go live on this morning. But anyway, if you are tuning in for the very first time, I want to formally welcome you to Kimmies World. This is not the Kimmies Morning Show. This is just Kimmies World right now. We do the Kimmies Morning Show every morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. But since I didn't do it this morning, I decided to go live at this particular moment. So anyway, if you're watching this on a replay again, I just want to welcome you here. Thank you for watching this video on the replay. If you would just type in the comment area. Hold on just one second. Caiden has stepped down into the studio. Caiden, exit. I'm live. Get out. In your car, get out of here. And don't come back. I'm sorry about that, you guys. My son actually came down here to my studio, and he knows when mommy door is closed, you don't come down here because you never know I could be recording. But I am in the midst of, I've actually gotten ordered a on-air neon sign. Oh my God. Y'all, hold on just a minute. Caiden! All right, y'all. I just read him for filth, honey. He let his little cousin come down here, and his little cousin is 2 years old. And some of y'all like, don't fuss at the baby. His daddy is here. So his daddy can handle him until I get off alive. I'm not going to be on here that long today anyway. But what I was saying was I ordered a neon sign from Temu. And it says on air. And I'm going to put it outside the door so my family will know when they see the on air light on, that means I'm live. Do not come down here. So anyway, let's see who's in the comment area. Look at Davita. She in here, child. I tell you that daggone Davita. No, she is a loyal subscriber. And look at the other people that's in the chat. Davita said, good evening, Kimmy and beautiful people. Great morning. Oh, child, I'm so used to saying morning. Great evening, Queen. Allison's in the chat. She said, happy Sunday, Kimmy and her family. Happy Sunday to you as well, Allison. We have Lynetta Kendrick. She said, hey, Kimmy. Hey, girl. Hey, how you doing? Listen, many of y'all saw the live on yesterday. And Davita, I saw Davita's comment. Davita said, Nana not in the chat. Y'all, I pre-recorded the show on yesterday because what was I doing? Oh, I had to go to my parents' house yesterday morning. My husband actually had to fix my dad's truck. So I had to I know y'all wanted a show, so I had to pre-record it. She said, I told you as long as it's positive and good, I will be here. Oh. So anyway, y'all, I just want to bring y'all a few little teas. First of all, we got to do our birthdays because if we don't do them, then we will be behind on tomorrow. And I was like, shoot, I got to go live. We got to do our birthdays. So I am going to do our birthdays real quick. And listen, shout out to my daughter. I told my daughter that I was doing short form content, actually chopping up these videos and making short form content. Child, I figured it out on StreamYard. I can download the videos that I pre-record to my phone and then chop it up to make shorter content of the same video. And my daughter's like, now I can watch a show because I can't sit there for an hour. So anyway, so those of you all who don't like to watch long form content, the Kimmies Morning Show will be broken down in short form content. But some of y'all like the engagement, so you got to tune into the live videos, okay? All right. So we have, oh, hey, I've never seen you on my live and you actually caught one. Ravonda Hargreaves. I hope I pronounced that. She said, hi, Kimmy, watching from Chicago, Chi-Town. I am so rooting for you. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate it. I need all the support I can get. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do birthdays real quick. So if you are celebrating a birthday on today, I want to formally wish you a happy birthday. All right, y'all. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear everybody. Happy birthday to you. All right. I'm going to wish the following people a happy birthday. Little Baby. Y'all, he's a rapper. I know some of y'all like Little Baby. What a Little Baby? He's a rapper. Well, he's not that little. He's 29 years old. Happy birthday. Chandler Hollow. Happy birthday. Ozzy Osbourne. Y'all, he's 75 years old. Happy birthday. Amanda Seyfried. Happy birthday. Jake T. Austin. Happy birthday. Tiffany Haddish. Y'all know Tiffany Haddish has been in the news lately. Let's pray this queen is getting the help that she said she was going to get. She's actually 44 this year. Happy birthday. All right. Ruby J. Happy birthday. Jatavia Shakira Johnson. Happy birthday. Jenna Dewan. Happy birthday. Trina. She's 47. She's the same age as me. Doggone, I'm older than Trina. Happy birthday. Andy Grammer. Happy birthday. Brendan Fraser. Happy birthday. Julian Moore. Happy birthday. The late Andy Williams. He was a pop singer. Happy birthday. Austin Kang. Happy birthday. Baby Smooth. Wow, he's a rapper. Happy birthday. Janissa John. Happy birthday. Larry Williams. Happy birthday. Holly Marie Combs. Happy birthday. Montel Jordan. Y'all know that song? This is how we do it. Yeah, happy birthday. Angelique Van Laken. Happy birthday. Trina Braxton. Y'all know Trina didn't pass away. That was her other sister. Happy birthday. She's 49. All right. Happy birthday to each and every one of you all who are celebrating a birthday on today. All right. We're going to go over a few Black history facts. For those of you all who missed the Black Panther Party 10-point program, I actually did a video on that. So go back and check the video. It's really amazing. Well, actually, it was actually on yesterday's live. And it was some really good information. The things that I learned about the Black Panthers, I didn't know. And they are for our people. So make sure you go check it out. And from posting a little content about the Black Panthers, I found out that they're still in existence and they still have a mission. So make sure y'all check it out. The Black Panther Party 10-point program. I actually did a Saturday's morning show. I actually did a segment on that. So make sure you go back and watch it. All right. On December the 3rd, 1847, Frederick Douglass, along with Martin R. Delaney, started the North Start, an anti-slavery paper. Wow, I've never known that. Did anybody know about that one? Oh, that scared me. What in the world was that? Oh, y'all, that scared the mess out of me. Whew. Okay, Okay, December the 3rd, 1970, the first Black Miss World was Jennifer Josephine Holston, who won the honor on this day. All right. On December the 3rd, 1866, John S. Rock, the lawyer and dentist, died on this day. He became the first Black to practice before the U.S. Supreme Court in 1865. All right. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to see what's going on in the comment, but I'm just going to talk to y'all right now. Shamika Morris. Hey, girl. Hey. Y'all, it's some new people in the chat. I think I'm going to start doing, I don't know. I like seeing new people in the chat right now. So, hey. She said, yes, she got pulled over a week ago. Yes, she did get pulled over. I actually did a live on that and talked about Tiffany Haddish. She actually had a DUI. And she said after the DUI that she was going to get help. So, I wanted to talk about, did y'all know Michael B. Jordan was in the news? He actually was in an accident on last night. Not alleged. It says Michael B. Jordan crashes Ferrari into a parked Kia in Hollywood. What was he doing where he didn't see that parked Kia and he got a Ferrari? Michael B. Jordan had a bad encounter Saturday night with the Kia. Oh, thank you, Allison. Yeah, Allison said, give Kimmy some likes. Okay. With a Kia, which is now way worse for whereafter Michael B. Jordan veered into it. The actor crashed his blue Ferrari into a car that looked just like his around 11:50 p.m. in Hollywood. What was he doing, y'all? The LAPD responded and found no signs of Michael being impaired by drugs or alcohol. Cops did not perform a field sobriety test. What was he doing? He must have been on his phone, allegedly. Our law enforcement say police on the scene asked Jordan what happened, but the Creed star didn't offer an explanation. Was he alone? There were no injuries or damage to property. Other than the Kia and the Ferrari, LAPD told Michael to fill out a police report online. What? What the world happened, y'all? Michael B. has been out and about with this Ferrari before. He was photographed walking away from it in 2021 while he was dating Lori Harvey. Y'all, what in the world? It had to be more than just speed because, well, yeah, he hit it pretty hard. I would show the photo, but this is a photo from TMZ, and child, they will copy strike my daggone channel. So we're not going to show no photo. But oh my God, y'all, the passenger side of the car, that was a pretty hard hit. And of course, he's not going to issue a statement because if he was on his phone, he is in trouble. But they can always run it back. Child. That's odd, right? So anyway, have y'all heard about what is happening with the Real Housewives of Atlanta? The word on the curb is Nene Leakes may be coming back. Now, no one has said her name. It was just the Real Housewives of Atlanta execs, I guess, let the old cast know that there is going to be a cast shakeup. So, I don't know. I don't think she's going to come back. I really don't think Nene Leakes will come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta because she was actually suing Bravo. And her and Andy, you know, they weren't getting along, child. So, I don't think she's coming back. I think it's going to be something different. That's just me. But, it was one more thing. What y'all think about the Jeezy and Jenny Ma situation? What y'all think about that? Y'all know I talked about Jeezy allegedly cheating on Jenny Ma, and these were the claims that she was claiming, and there was a clause in their prenuptial agreement that stated if there were any type of infidelity, whether it was sexual texting, sexting, whether it was emotional, that particular party would have to pay a percentage to the other person due to the infidelity, and that was in the prenup. So Jenny Ma is claiming that there must have been some infidelity, child. That's what she claiming. But y'all know what I said before, that if a woman claiming that, she got the receipt. I don't care what nobody say. If she claiming it, she got the receipts. That's just me. All right. She said, hello, Shamika. Shamika probably just, look, y'all, she may be in the bushes watching, child. She might be driving or doing something where she can't type, Because a lot of people say they watch the show, but sometimes they can't type or they're at work or something. So I appreciate Shamika for watching. No, we didn't scare her away, child. We didn't scare her away. I'm being real good. We love everybody over here in Kimmies World, as long as we keep the peace. That's it. She said, I always thought that might happen, but you never know. I'm so confused with... Let's talk about it. Oh, y'all. I'm glad you said something, because I read something about him, child. Let's talk about the latest tea on Diddy. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me find it. Dog, where did I see that at? Hold on, y'all. So the situation with Diddy, and for those of you all watching, I'm not going to go into detail because I've been covering it, so you can go back and watch some old videos. But the thing with Diddy is, so initially he was being sued. He was being sued by Cassie. And Cassie actually dated Diddy for a decade. And so just as quick as that lawsuit came, it went away. Within 24 hours after she filed that suit, I believe it was on a Friday, she filed that suit, and in the middle of the night, they had settled for an undisclosed amount. Now, sources say that Diddy went ahead and paid her off $100 million, but that's alleged, But the figures had to be from $30 million, because if those figures did not come from Cassie. Those figures, the initial figure, $30 million, it actually came from Diddy's lawyer. So sources say that he settled between $30 million and $100 million. Child, I don't know. I just know it's gone. And so after then, there were two other lawsuits that came out. Well, since then, everybody is coming out. Even his ex-bodyguard is coming out saying everything that Cassie was saying is true. There's a situation with Diddy and Aaron Hall, the singer, about them two allegedly essaying someone, a female, in a restaurant or nightclub or whatever. It might have been a restaurant. So she said talking about him would send you down a rabbit hole. Child, a big rabbit hole, because that's a whole mess. I'm going to tell y'all something. When I was in my early 20s, and many of y'all who are around my age or a little older, y'all remember it was a lot of whispers going around during that time period about Diddy, Sean Combs, Puffy, Love, whatever his name is. There was a lot of talk going around about him. Like, even when the situation happened with Tupac and Biggie, everybody know it was all types of whispers going around. So Diddy, there's always been this little dark shadow behind him. And if like all of his artists, like, look, I'm I mean, what artists are really making it except for like what, Mary and Faith? Nobody. Like either they've been unalive, they've been in jail, or in prison, or they no longer have anything to do with him whatsoever. But what was I saying? So after all these lawsuits came into play, I read something and I am going to try to find it real quick. I gotta tell y'all. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. So I knew I'd find it. So there were different celebrities that are refusing to sit next to Diddy amid at the Grammys amid these SA allegations. It says, and this happened in like the end of November. I didn't even know this little talk was going on. A crisis is brewing at the 2024 Grammy Awards as Hollywood agents reveal their superstar clients don't want to sit next to Diddy. The Grammy seating plan is always a headache for organizers. The seating plan is shuffled around when bigger stars learn who they will be seated next to. Some bold name stars always sit in the front row with their bodyguards, but others have no choice in the matter. The news that Combs may have SA'd and abused his ex-girlfriend Cassandra Ventura for over a decade shocked Hollywood and plunged the Grammy Award seating plans into chaos. According to Mirror UK, a number of celebrity agents have asked for their clients to be seated away from Combs. Listen, honey, these people are disassociating themselves with Diddy, baby. I want to see what's going to go on with Jay-Z, because, you know, they all ran in the same circle. Jay-Z, matter of fact, they all worked at the same, they was all at the same record label. Diddy, what's the other guy name that dated Aaliyah right before she passed away? What was his name? What's his name? I can't think of his name. Rockefeller Records, that's it. But what was his name, sis? What was the dude that dated Aaliyah and Jay-Z and him were real cool? Dame Dash, that's his name. That's him. Dame Dash. Listen, all of them ran in the same circle. Even with R. Kelly, because when R. Kelly went down, all these people disassociated themselves with R. Kelly, but they all ran in the same crowd. All of them. If you go back and you look at the old photos from way back in the day, what was the name of the daggone magazine? Shoot, this stuff is old history, y'all. I was a teenager. What was that magazine? Was it The Source? Was it The Source? There was a magazine and it used to have all types of hip hop information. Word Up magazine. It might have been The Source too. But child, all these people used to hang together. They did. All of them. So honey, it's just a matter of time. Because I ain't gonna make no allegations on here, child, because I like my channel and I do not want my channel taken down. I am not a Tasha K. No, ma'am. Hey, sis, how you doing? I hope you enjoyed your birthday on yesterday. She said, baby, I live for... Man, what you say? Hip-hop music. Listen, hip-hop music was a thing, y'all. Remember, like, I can remember back in the day, like, when rap first came out, I probably was in elementary school, maybe middle school. No, I definitely was in elementary school. When Big Daddy Kane and all them, y'all, come on now. Y'all know The positive rap, like, oh my Lord. Listen, rap was where it was. And then the left side rap was like what Easy E and NWA and Too Short. That was all the bad rap, right? But the good rap, I remember Big Daddy Kane and D Nice. Like, who remember these people? I used to love D Nice. Taking out the suckers or something. I'm trying to think of the rap, y'all. This stuff is old, man. But D Nice, Big Kane, Kwame, Kumo D, Heavy D, LL Cool J. Like, I used to listen to this stuff growing up. I did. I loved it. Let's see. She said, Word on Magazine. Only like Tupac. I didn't listen. You know what? I ain't gonna say, I really didn't. So I lived in the Midwest. So I was on that little swing. I didn't even really listen to Jay-Z way back in the day. I didn't. But like, Big Daddy Kane, Cool Mo D, all that, like, I love that stuff. Really did. And then when, I guess when California Love came out, I was in the military. I think I was in the military, or either M. Toomey. I never heard of him before. I've never heard of M. Toomey. Maybe heard of his songs or whatever. But I can remember when R&B was just slamming. Like, all the R&B music that we used to listen to back in the day, R&B is dead. East Coast rap was big for us. I bet it was, being where you live. Yeah, of course it was. But I didn't listen to, like, Jay-Z. I ain't really too much listen to Jay-Z. I didn't. I ain't care for Juicy Fruit. Oh, that's who that is? I ain't know the name. Wow. You know very well who you are. You're my sugar thing, my chocolate star. I had a few, but not that many. But you're the only one that get. Ooh, let me not sing that, child. Anyway, but yeah. I know that song. Juicy. Yep, that's it. That's it. That is it. Yes, child. That was it right there. I remember Atlantic Star. I used to love Atlantic Star. El DeBarge. All them, y'all. Come on now. Tell me that music wasn't good. I remember New Edition. Mr. Telephone Man. Yes. She said the kiss. Hey, that's the song right there. That is the song. I just didn't know the name. I just didn't know the name of the group. Y'all probably was grown when that came out. I was a little old bitty girl. I remember when was it Marvin Gaye? Marvin Gaye, y'all. I remember when his first song came. Was it Marvin Gaye? When I get that feeling. Is that Marvin Gaye? Is that Marvin Gaye? That gotta be Marvin Gaye. Child, I remember when Marvin Gaye video first came on air, and he had that little nasty video with that lady with the honey. Y'all remember that? And I was a little bitty girl like, oh, are they really playing this on the daggone, I don't know if it was MTV, VH1, whatever it was. I was like, are they really playing this? Child, I miss those times. I really do. That, yes, child, that definitely was music. She said, listen to Aaron House song, Don't Be Afraid. You will change your mind about him. Really? Child, that daggone song was out of this world. And listen, I was an adult because I used to love to sing that song, but I didn't know what it meant. because my dad used to listen to Sam Cooke all the time, and so Marvin Gaye, his voice is so smooth, right? So I can remember being little singing this song, and then when I got older, I was singing a song, and I was really paying attention to the lyrics, y'all, and I was like, "That's what he was saying." I was singing it. Oh, child. She said, "Yes, ma'am. It's about having." For real? Now I didn't know that's what that song talking about. Oh, I'm real slow, child. I did not know. Girl, no. I did not know what that song was talking about. See, I still don't know. I'm still green. What? What? I did not know that. I'm an OG and I love old R&B. Listen, I love the old R&B. I really do. I remember when Shanice, I love your smile. I used to love that. And uh that gummit, what was them boys called? Um the boys. I used to like I think I was a kid. I was a kid when the boys came out. Y'all were older. But I was a kid when the boys came out. Another Bad Creation, all that. Criss Cross. Child, I loved all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Yep. Child, Jazz told me the other day, she said, Mama, I went out to this R&B, to this R&B place where they play R&B music, right? And she said they were playing a lot of old school songs. I said, what kind of old school songs? I'm thinking like Temptations, what she thinking. And she started to say some of the like Aaliyah and all that. I'm like, girl, that ain't old school. She was like, Mama, it really is old school. Like, I wasn't even born when some of this, and I'm like, dang, is that really? I'm old. She said, sing it, Kimmy. Child, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, child. She said, I saw Luther at his last concert before he had a stroke. Really? Wow, I bet you that was really memorable. My daddy's favorite song was If Love Is You Is Mine, I Wanna Be Right. Yeah. Wow. She said, girl, I'm talking old R&B. What you talking about? The Temptations and the Spinners. Is that a group? Yeah, that is old school, but musical was good though. Frankly and Beverly Frankly, Beverly and Maze. Are you talking about that old school? Or are you going all the way back to old school? She said, now lay me down to sleep. Pray my Lord so to keep us. Wow. She said, my most favorite singer was Barry White. Yeah, now that's old school. But I remember before you turn off the lights, let's get one thing understood. Y'all know that. Child, that's when singing was singing. You be saying, Daddy. Child. She said, well, not that old. Listen, my favorite singer in the whole wide world is Sam Cooke. Girl, child, love some Sam Cooke. What's one of Sam Cooke? She was only 16, only 16. Her eyes would glow, but she was too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know. I used to love that child. I love Sam Cooke. Now that's singing. To me, that's singing. Yes, child. I love Sam Cooke. And I love when Sam Cooke went gospel. Up on the roof. How does that song go? Up on the roof. How does that song go? Up on the roof. Up on the roof. Let me look at the lyrics. Up on the roof. Y'all making me have a good time. Up on the roof. Up on the roof. What's that? That's the Drifters, girl. I don't know that one. I don't know up on the roof. No, wait a minute. No, no, up on the roof was the Drifters. Hmm. But yes, child, that is Sam Cooke. I can remember being a little bitty toddler baby, and my daddy driving in his long, I don't know, it was a Cadillac or something. It's a big old car. That's way back in the day when you wasn't in the car seat, just sitting in the seat with no seatbelt. But dad'd be playing that Sam Cooke. Child, I love some Sam Cooke. She said Sam was amazing. Yes, Sam was great. Several people sang it. Really? I don't know. Up on the roof. It's maybe I do. Let me see. Up on the roof by Sam Cooke. It's showing the Drifters. I don't know. Up on the roof. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Up on the roof, child. Mm-mm. Mm, I don't know that one. She said, I remember up on the roof. The Drifters. Yeah, but a child. Maybe let me listen to it real quick. Let me put this on mute. Hold on. Let me see if I know this song. So yeah, I've heard Up on the Roof before. I don't like that song, y'all. That's too slow. Like I'm not sure if it was him or not. That was the Drifters. Yeah, Sam Cooke didn't sing that one, child. I just about know all Sam Cooke songs. I love Luther too, Allison. Long ago and oh so far where I fell in love with you before the second show. I ain't too much care for Luther, y'all, but I love Freddie Jackson. I love Freddie. To me, Freddie Jackson was a and y'all and this might be a debate. I think Freddie Jackson voice was smooth. Freddie had a smooth voice. Luther, he was good. I mean, I liked him, but I like Freddie better because I like that smooth singing. Like, if you would ask me who's a better singer, Monica or Brandy, I would say Brandy, hands down. Because Brandy got that smooth, melodic voice. I love Brandy. That's just me, though. Simply try. She said, yes, honey. Look at all my old school people. Look at y'all. You right. No, music is. And the crazy thing about it is, back then when they recorded, they had their bands and everything. They would be live in the studio recording. They don't do that now. Child, they got mixing boards and soundboards, and they got engineers in there. Although they did have engineers back then, but your whole band was there in the studio. It was like a whole experience when the artist will be recording. Now the sound is coming through these headphones. She said, let me see. Girl, let me see. Where was that comment? Wait a minute. She said, girl, what? I'm a Luther. Oh, y'all go get me now. I don't know. I love Freddie. I love Freddie Jackson. Girl, hey, I wanna take it nice and no, Kaden. I love Freddie Jackson. His voice was so smooth. Smooth. Let's see. I wasn't a bit. See, I was a Freddie girl. I was a Freddie girl. His voice is so melodic. I just like when I hear his voice, because I used to be a singer, y'all. So when I hear his voice, it's just it's so I don't know. It just do something to me. I just love it. She said, Allison, what baby year were you? She said, love that. I'm a 60s baby. You a 60s baby, Davida? Okay. Oh, no, I ain't no 60 baby. Oh, my sister, she is 70, early 70s. And my parents got married in the 60s. Wow. Rick James and Tina Marie. Mm-hmm. She said, Earth, Wind, and Fire is my all-time favorite group. Really? Wow. Huh. Well, to give y'all some context clues, I didn't know Heat Wave. Y'all remember the Heat Wave, right? Who remember Heat Wave? Yeah, I was a Freddie Jackson fan as well. Who remember Heat Waves? Heat Waves. Heat Wave. I'm going to tell y'all a story. Groove line from Heat Wave. Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all a story about Heat Wave. So when I was a little girl, my dad, we moved from Florida to Dayton, Ohio. Well, remember, my dad is a preacher, right? So I could remember when I was just a little bitty girl, and I remember this man. They call him Johnny Wilder. He went to a church called Residence Park Church of Christ. And so he used to always come to, so this man named Johnny Wilder used to come to my dad's church. And he was in a wheelchair. He was paralyzed from the neck down. I didn't know who he was, y'all. I did not. And so, like when I was a kid, because little kids, he was like weird to me. I was afraid of him, but he would always be smiling. He would always speak to me, and I tell him hi or whatever. And he had a little bitty short wife. His wife name was Rosalind, right? Real bitty short wife. She was real sweet. And she took care of Johnny Wilder. So as I got older, like when he would come to the church, he would be singing. So he made and I probably can play this over. So I'm going to play a little bit. Let me find it first. I'm going to find it first. And then I want to share it with you all. And if I had, I know it's not copyrighted music because he recorded it in his own studio. He distributed and everything. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure it's not copyrighted. Look. Okay. So at this time, I probably was in the 5th grade, maybe, when this song came out. And I remember him, and I'm just going to play maybe 4 or 5 seconds. That's it. Hold on, let me share my screen. Okay. All right. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, so you can go check it out if you want to. That's Johnny Wilder. Thank you, Jesus. He has a whole album, but let me go back into the story. So he used to come to our church all the time, which this was in Dayton, Ohio, and he actually lived he didn't live in Dayton. He lived on like the outskirts, like the suburbs of Dayton. And he used to come to the church all the time singing these songs. And I'm like, who is this man singing and all this kind of stuff? Not knowing Johnny Wilder was the lead singer of Heat Wave. I didn't know who he was. And so I sung, like, as I got older, like, I began to know him because, mind you, my dad was a preacher. So everybody knew my dad. So anyway, I sung in this a cappella group we called ourselves Starlights. We went everywhere singing. We sung at Sinclair Community College, which is actually in Dayton, Ohio. We sung at different festivals at Sinclair. We went out of state to other churches singing. We sung at youth rallies. Not youth rallies, youth conferences being the entertainment for them or the special group coming in. And so the group I sung in actually had, let me see, how many of us was it? It was me, Coco, Antoine, Andre, Coco, Antoine, Andre, Ronika. For some reason, soprano, alto, tenor, bass. So it's 5 of us. Each one of us had our own parts, right? I sung alto. Okay. So anyway, and it's a cappella. It's not singing with music. And I'm going to go back to what you just heard, what I just played for you. So anyway, so there was a group out of Hollywood, Florida. The name of the group was called the 4 Christian Stars. It was, how many of them was it? It was only 4. And so they came from Hollywood, Florida to Dayton, Ohio to record their album. Y'all, these boys was bad. I'm talking about like, they went all over the United States performing. Like they were bad. Y'all, of course, y'all probably didn't hear of them because they did gospel music, but they were great. So they were called the 4 Christian Stars, right? So Johnny Wilder wanted some female vocals on their album because they were all males. And, you know, a female voice sounds so much different than a male voice. It's smoother, whatever. And we had this one but one of the girls in our group, hey, Coco, but her voice was killer. Like, sis was on something they had on BT, like, sis could sing. I'm talking about for real sing. If y'all think I could sing, child, I don't even touch. I can't even touch her just a little bit. Sis has skills. When Brandy was coming up, because Brandy was actually a part of the Church of Christ as well. So when Brandy was coming up, Brandy was going everywhere. Mind you, her dad is a minister of music, and he's actually from Greenville, Mississippi, and I believe her mother is from Macomb, Mississippi. But anyway, they moved from the South to California, right? So, to me, and I'm just gonna be real, Coco sing better than Brandy, like hands down. If you ever heard, I don't know if you ever heard a woman get down to a lower man's vocal and can go, like, her range was unreal. I'm talking about Coco, right? So she sung in our group. So anyway, the 4 Christian Stars come. They wanted someone to sing on like maybe 1 or 2 of their songs. And anyway, Johnny Wilder knew of our group because we was going everywhere. So Johnny was like, well, I know the Starlights. They could sing on the 4 Christian Stars album. So we went to Johnny Wilder's studio, and the studio was in the basement of his house. Y'all, he had an elevator and everything. Still not knowing who this man was. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know he was a celebrity. I didn't know. I was a kid. So, sung on the album. And so instead of them actually paying us, Johnny let us go in his studio and record our own, like our mini album. So that was my first experience dealing with a studio. And you talking about somebody a perfectionist? Baby, you try to sing a cappella with Johnny Wilder. Now, the song that you just heard, Johnny Wilder laid every vocal on that except for the bass. I'm going to let y'all hear it again. Every sound you hear in him singing is him. That's how talented this man was. And this is a cappella, y'all. There's no music here. So I'm going to share my one more time and let y'all listen one more time.
For coming into my life. Thank you, Jesus, for coming.
All right, so that's all I'm gonna play. But you can hear it. The only part in this song he did not sing was the bass. The bass chord. He didn't sing that, but everything else he sung. And so let me wrap this story up. So as I got older, I was in the military. Actually, I think I had gotten out of the military. I had gotten out of the military, y'all. And I found out Johnny had passed away. And I was like, dang, I wasn't even able to go to the funeral. Like this man had really impacted my life. He impacted me becoming a perfectionist with everything, because with me being with him teaching me so much about vocal ability, teaching me how to enunciate my words when you sing, because it's different from when you talk. Like, he taught me everything. And it taught me how to be a perfectionist. And I ain't going to this man's funeral. But anyway, I was watching something on BET, y'all. You know how they used to do, what was it I saw on BET? They gave a tribute to him, right? And I sat up there and watched this, y'all. And my mouth was like this the whole time, because I ain't know who this man was. He was the most humblest person you would ever meet. You would not know he had money. You wouldn't know that he was a celebrity. You wouldn't know what he had gone through, like all the places he had been to, like all the people that had known him. Like, then when I was watching this, and then I looked at Teddy Pendergrass, right? Y'all know Teddy Pendergrass was paralyzed from the neck down. When that happened to Teddy, was it Ted? Yeah, what was Teddy? The Lord didn't save his vocal box. Like, this is a muscle. This is a muscle. And when you're paralyzed, all this is gone. The Lord saved Johnny Wilder's voice. And so when that happened to Johnny, he dedicated his life to God from that point on, because it was a reason why God saved his vocal box. And you can go back and you can watch it. I wish I could remember the program. And that's how I knew. And I was so outdone when I found out, like, all these years when I was growing up, I could have got an autograph. Well, no, I couldn't get an autograph. He was paralyzed, and he used to sit in this chair, and his hands were just like this on the chair. But still, I could have got a picture or something when I was a kid. Like a picture with me being, like, I didn't know who this man was. Not till I was grown. Still didn't know. So just giving y'all some history. Like, he was one of the most humblest, most happiest person. Y'all, when y'all would see this man, he would just be smiling from ear to ear. And it's like, he was paralyzed. And then I went back and looked at some of his old performances, and all you see is them being so acrobatic on stage, and it's like, wow. Yep. So anyway, she said you can hear the range in his voice. And then the crazy part about it is I didn't even know how slow and dumb am I. I didn't even know he sung Always and Forever till I got older. Didn't even know. And then when I would hear the song, I heard his voice, and I was like, that's Johnny. Oh, my God. But, of course, we didn't call him Johnny. We called him Brother Wilder. We didn't call him Johnny. At least I didn't. But he was the most humblest person that you ever want to meet. And he helped so many gospel recording a cappella artists. Taught them so much about singing, recording, blending, so much. So for those of you all who are watching this, that has been impacted by Johnny Wilder. And most of the people that are probably watching this are on Facebook. Make sure you drop it in the comment area and say Johnny Wilder influenced me or impacted my life. Because most of the acapella that I hear today, and I can name several acapella artists, I'm pretty sure y'all probably wouldn't have heard of them, like the Melodiers. They are from, where the Melodiers from? I think they're from Houston, Texas. Either Houston, gotta be from Houston or Dallas. He totally influenced them. Chris Turner totally influenced him. Committed acapella chorus. All the Malone boys, all of them went up to Johnny Wilder's studio, and Johnny helped them a lot. And there's so many other artists that he has helped, gospel artists, acapella artists. He's helped them. I wish I would have learned more. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know. But anyway, that's enough of my stories. All right. Let's see. Well, y'all, she said Always and Forever was one of the first songs I slow danced to with a boy when I was a teenager. You a slow dancing girl? Y'all. I couldn't even go. Listen, let me tell you how strict my daddy was. I couldn't even go to no dances. I didn't go to prom. Never went to prom. Didn't go to, the only dance I went to was dances during school time. I was already at school, but if it's after school, child, daddy ain't let me go. No, I couldn't even go to the football game by myself. My parents ain't dropped me off nowhere. Girl, you were blessed, child, because I couldn't do that. Dad ain't play that. All right. Well, y'all quiet in the chat. I done talked y'all ears off. Y'all quiet. So for you all that are from, listen, let me tell y'all something. Hold on. She said I was a bit of a rebel. My mom said and had me in church, so I rebelled. Child, how was I couldn't rebel. Even if I was a rebel, my daddy will come find me, honey. So I was like, what's the use in running? Ain't no use in going nowhere, because daddy gonna get me. He gonna get me. She said, one day we would have to tell our story. Child, I ain't tell no stories. My daddy would get me, my friends. Shout out to the people on Facebook watching who knew me when I went to high school. Because all of y'all used to say I was lame. Child, my friends be smoking the herb in broad daylight in Dayton, Ohio, coming from downtown, trying to get on the RTA. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Used to call it the Rita, the city bus. Child, they be smoking the herb, and I'll be walking behind them like I can't get this in my clothes. Because my daddy, I don't know where he at. If he see me, he gonna get me. Child, no. I wouldn't skip school. I wouldn't do nothing. All I would do was talk a lot in class, and I might get in trouble. No, ain't no might. I would get in trouble for that. But other than that, girl, please. Be thankful you didn't grow up with me. She said, I wasn't a fast girl. I love music and dancing. Baby, only thing that ever got me in trouble growing up is this. My mouth. I would talk back, and my mom would slap me in the mouth. She popped me real hard. But it wouldn't stop me. I couldn't control it. I could not control it. But I always had respect for my mama and daddy. Because daddy ain't play. He did not play. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to wrap this up. I really love this. Y'all got a chance to know who I was. See? Y'all learned something new. Y'all did not know that about me. Y'all definitely didn't know that. All right. Y'all know what time it is. Well, you grew up to be an awesome woman. Child, listen, I have had my share of situations go on. I'm sure we all have. None of us are perfect. But our experiences and our life has led us to become who we are today. And guess what? I wouldn't change anything. Not one thing about my life. I would not change it. I'm glad I grew up the way I am, because with my dad teaching me what he taught me, he always taught me to look for the good in people, because God gonna take care of you regardless. So I look for the good in people. Now, once you cross me, that's another story. But I look for the good in people, and I believe there are more good people than there are bad. I just do. And so that's why I love Kimmies World, because I believe you all are genuinely good people. I have ran across some really good people. Everybody that are in the chat now, since I am being positive, I don't get negative people in the chat, and I'm grateful to that. Now, sometimes I get a little hateful comment here and there, and child, I just chuckle. I just laugh because it's funny to me. Child, the other day, somebody told me my hair looked like carpet. I was like, oh my God, not carpet. I was talking to my daughter. I said, child, I gotta lose this weight because somebody might see me in Tupelo and record me, child. I got too fat, child. I don't want to be on here. She said, oh, now you want to care. Child, I don't want nobody roasting me. Don't roast me. She said, you're a great woman with a beautiful heart. Oh, thank you. You are too. She said, I wouldn't either. I feel sorry for kids. I feel sorry for my son, because he is a great little boy. Caden will not do anything to hurt you. He's not going to hit you. That's not who he is. And some of the kids that he go to school with, some of them are really mean. But I tell him, I said, Caden, you just never know what those kids go through. I said, everybody don't have a mama like you have. Everybody mama don't take time and care with their children. Some of those kids are going through a lot. So just give them a little grace, because you don't know what kids go through sometimes. And my sister's on here, and she was talking about, because she's a school teacher, and she was talking about what her kids face before they even come to school, and it just breaks her heart. She said, I didn't grow up with you, but my mom didn't play. Child, let me tell you something. My mama, I'm about to cut the music, y'all, because I'm about to tell y'all this one. I remember I had broke my ankle. I was always in a cast, child. I was clumsy. I broke my ankle, and I was in the bathroom, and my mother was in the bathroom hanging up a curtain. We had a multi-level house, so we was on the second floor, so the ceiling went super, super high, and there was a window way up at the top. So mama was hanging a curtain, and the toilet was right there. And she said something to me. I don't know what mama said, but she said something to me, and baby, I had a smart comment, and I was on the cast on the toilet, y'all. Mama took that curtain rod, and she started wearing me out. I was like, Mama, I'm on the toilet. I'm on the toilet. She said, I don't care where you are. You gonna watch your mouth. Baby, whatever mama had in her hand, and you call yourself one, because my mouth was real, real smart. Real smart. I'm talking about real smart. Little boys used to chase me home because I be you ain't gonna roast me. You ain't gonna roast me because I'm gonna roast you back. Baby. And I be looking up at that bell like, oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to run home. And I remember being jumped by 3 little boys, child. My mouth was bad, child. I used to get in fights all the time. Not with girls. I wouldn't fight a girl. I would fight the boys. Boys be wanting to wear me out. That's okay. I can fight. I'm going to get you back. Yeah, but my mama didn't play. And I'm pretty sure nobody mama back then played. Because back then, I don't care who you was. I can remember a lady. Matter of fact, she had tuned in to my show one time. And she whooped me. We was at a youth conference, and she told me I deceived her, honey. I'll never forget her. That mean lied. I lied to her. Baby, she whooped me. That's the era I grew in, where other parents could whoop you, and your parents will whoop you too for doing whatever you did. They're going to get you right where you stood, and you ain't going to jail. I remember that era. And I'm pretty sure everybody watching here, except for the younger crowd, y'all probably like, oh my God, you were abused. That ain't abuse. Child, most of the people that grew up during that era, matter of fact, most of the people that was smoking the herb with me, skipping school, yeah, their mama was whooping on them too. But guess what? All of them are successful. I got one classmate. She owns a daycare. I got another classmate. She's a nurse practitioner. I have so many amazing classmates that out here doing the thing for real. Really doing the thing. And no, ma'am, it was not called abuse back then. It's called abuse now, but the crazy part about it, and my dad say this all the time, he'll say, you either gonna get a whooping by me, or the police gonna whoop you when they get you. You better get it by me, because I love you. The police don't love you. Huh. But now verbal abuse gets parents in trouble. Everything is abuse. Child, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna get mine. And I don't have to whoop Caiden. I put the fear of God in him already. He's a very good kid. But he know, you get out of line, mama gonna get you. Because, listen, I'm raising a black male. He's gonna be a black man one day. And his challenges are gonna be different than the other race. And even with our black boys, I can't say, oh, little Caiden, don't do that. Don't do that, Caiden. I can't do that with Caiden. Caiden look at me like, what? Don't, child, please. You ain't talking about nothing. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Who are you? So each child is different. I will say that. And we all know that. Each child is different. And I do feel sorry for these children that are coming up. But I'm going to raise mine the same way I was raised. I don't play that. Caiden don't be on the TV all day. He doggone not gonna be on no tablet or a phone. Right now, Caiden did come in here, but he's outside playing in the dirt with his daddy. He's playing. She said, but okay, I already read that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off, y'all. We already been on 1 hour and 7 minutes, and I just meant to be on 20 minutes. That was it. I hope y'all have a great rest of your evening. Make sure you do something special for someone else. Y'all, we have, how many days we got left to Christmas? 22 days left until Christmas. So make sure you are doing something special for someone else. And you got that right. And teach Caiden that what happens in your house stays in your house. You got that right, because Caiden goes to a Caucasian school. And they sure will call the po-po. But anyway, y'all have a great rest of your afternoon. Do something special for someone else. Pay it forward. Whether it's telling someone else. My daughter today actually went through a drive-through, and I was on the phone with her, and I heard her talking to the person that was actually giving her her food. And she said, I love the shirt you have on, or I love your hair, or something like that. She gave him a compliment, and I know that lit up his whole day. So what you do for someone else does not have to be monetary. It could just be saying a kind word, or doing something special like keeping the door open for them, or pumping some old lady's gas, or helping. There are many ways that you can give back other than giving money. So y'all have an amazing Sunday, and I will see y'all tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time.